Juan asked, hey, what are some misconceptions about ERGs? Yeah, I'll share one and love to hear if there's one that you have, Jeff. Yeah, I know, we talked a little bit about the allies, right? Some folks like, oh, I'm not Latino, so I can't join the Latino ERG. Another misconception I often hear is like, oh, those employee resource groups, oh, they're the food flag and fun folks. All they do is socials and networking stuff. Like, that's fluff stuff. I need an ERG that does real stuff. And for me, that's a big misconception, right? Because I create what's called the 4C motto, and it basically says anything employee resource groups do can either are helping create a more inclusive culture, they're helping members with their careers, right? They're doing things out in the community, or they're helping to drive business, which I call commerce. So career, community, culture, and commerce, right? So I think the misconception is that folks don't understand that ERGs, EBRGs have a holistic value proposition, by, appealing and doing initiatives that fall in all four of those categories. So I hear that a lot. Any other misconceptions you hear?
Yeah, I think I'm in one, so why would I join the other? And so this isn't you don't have to look at, if you're at PNC at 13 and say, all right, let me just pick my favorite one. I say, hey, join all of them. Now again, if it feels right, if you're seeking value, but just joining them, I said, worst case, you're part of a newsletter, you're part of an invitation to certain events on who's speaking. And so I see it as a menu item. Now, again, you want to make sure you're really active, want to be engaged, want to learn. But I always say there's something even maybe the Latino EBRG may have that I say, you know what? I'm not interested in that. That's not something I'm going to attend, because you want to show up.
Sure.
Back to the whole fun flag,
food flag and fun. Yeah.
You want to show up and be ready to show up. This isn't like, it is anytime you'd have an impression, your EBRG event should have a local leader, a local executive, may even have a national executive there. Be prepared to give it your all, or don't go, because that impression you may make, grabbing a beverage, grabbing some food, finally talking to that hiring manager you didn't think was going to show up, be prepared. And so it shouldn't be just a casual approach to an EBRG. Always ask yourself, what are you looking to get out of it? What impact do you want to make? What impact are you expecting to receive? And how do you continue that energy going after a call, after an event,